This video is presented by VoiceOver Article. Looking for improving your gaming skills by reading some of the best books on professional gaming that are around? That is a good idea, but, and as you may have already noticed, it is easier said than done. Once you go online to one of the many online bookstores such as Amazon and Barnes & Noble and can type in a phrase, you get a long list, if you are lucky, of potential books. What do you do then? How do you know which book suits you? And if you even could figure that out, how do you know the book is worth anything? Many of the authors are pros, but, then, you can also easily land up on amateur writers who are just trying to make a buck. Exactly for this, we have compiled a list of 5 practical suggestions to help you. 1. Reviews and opinions matter. One of the most interesting methods of screening authors and books is by reading what other readers have to say about those literary objects. Look up one of the many forums online that focus on books and either ask a direct question or read what others have said. Another option is to look up the book at different online bookstores such as Barnes & Noble and Amazon, but also others such as the Literary Guild and Pick-a-Book. Look them at this list compiled by the World Wide Web Virtual Library, http://archive.musophile.org/bookstores. Right parenthesis. The reasons for doing this is that for every book you can read reviews from different sites. Do this and you are reducing the chances of reading only promotional material. It goes without saying that opt for those books that receive good reviews. Generally, a book will receive some bad reviews, but look at the majority viewpoint. Note that if the book you wish to buy is new, you will not find reviews. In such a case, you will just have to take a risk. 2. Be specific. One of the methods of searching for a book that interests you is by narrowing down the search by typing a long search term and not just one name. For instance, type down how to play Texas Hold'em in an online tournament instead of just Texas Hold'em. Such a search will result in only a few book options. First, look up reviews and views on it and then look at its size and focus of interest. 3. Check the experience of the author. Buying a book is just like buying a car. Would you be willing to pay more for a Mercedes? Likewise, check the author or editor. If the author is unknown, tread very carefully. The book might be useless. But remember that it's not enough that the author is well known or has years of professional expertise, they must be experienced in the exact field of the subject of the book. 4. Check the printing history of the author. After checking the author's personal biography and his scope of knowledge as pertains to the issue in question, you should, then, check his style of writing. You will not want to fall asleep on the second page, do you? If their style of writing pleases you, try reading parts of their work. Read articles or portions of other books they have read. Do this to get an idea of whether they can write and whether they are capable of handling complicated issues and putting them across in easy to understand language. 5. The price factor. When looking at books, the first thing, or the second, we tend to look at is the price. Yes, you should know whether you can afford to buy it or not, but do not make your decision based on whether a book is cheap or expensive. First, check whether the book is what you are looking for. Then, decide whether you can afford it and not vice versa. Likewise, do not just buy a book because it's on sale. Remember that if a book is on sale, it means that no one is buying it. This video is presented by VoiceOver Article.